Look at all these balls. There's just balls everywhere. Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Cap and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be playing with some balls in a game called Winexy. This is on Steam and early access right at the moment. It was originally green lighted and it's about $1. I got a chance to play it a little bit early. I think it actually comes out in full release a little bit later on this summer. Made by Heaven Brotherhood. And the reason why I like this game so much is because it takes me back to Nintendo Entertainment System playing a game called Marble Madness. I loved that game. It was truly a kick-ass game for its time. You controlled a marble and tried to get around a 3D maze. Really not that difficult to understand the concept. This steps it up a notch. This game's made using the Unreal Engine, so of course it looks a whole lot better. You get to play a nice shiny yellow ball and you're trying to make your way through various different levels of mazes and puzzles in some really relaxing settings. The music is really chill, so you can kind of just sit back and relax. You know, I'm using a controller to play. We'll stop and get our balls clean real quick, and we are going to fall all the way to the bottom. Son of a... Okay, again, so this is a really relaxing game. It's not meant to kind of get your blood boiling or anything, because you're just trying to get through the puzzle, and on some of the stages you can zoom out the camera a little bit better view, and other stages you can't. And sometimes you can rotate the camera around. So we'll get our ball nice and clean again. And I've collected this S a few times. I have no idea what it actually does. So you got to drive over these breadsticks or chopsticks or whatever you call them. You got to come across the rocks that fall and leave you to fall back into the freaking water. So again, nice relaxing game, very chill. And it's one that I've been sitting here playing for like, I don't know, 2 hours trying to get through some of these puzzles. And if you're not into trying to just get from A to B and trying to come up with these different solutions to the puzzles, you can also play the maze here basically. This is just a top-down maze. You can't really zoom out or move the camera around basically. And your job is just to, well, it's to get through a maze. It's pretty much exactly like it sounds. But it's a puzzle style maze, and the fact that there's objectives you have to complete to be able to get out of it. And of course, there's freaking dead ends too. So this is a pretty relaxing game mode to play, but if I can find some of these little switches, I'll show you what it actually looks like. So you're trying to make your way through the maze to get the puzzle solved basically. Like on some of the levels you'll see these little switches, you'll hear some terrible grinding sound off in the background, and that's just to let you know that a gate lowered somewhere. And then you'll see these black dots floating around on the ground here. I'm not going to hit it to show you what it does, because then you have to start the whole freaking maze over. And after you've done that for the 40th or 50th time, you will do everything you can to avoid running into them stupid little things anymore. But they basically start completely over. Now, one downside to the game that I really wish they would kind of fix in a little bit of a patch is more checkpoints, because you can be a foot and a half away from finishing up the puzzle, get sucked in by the black hole of suctitude, and your game is over. You get to start that whole one over again. Now, I don't know exactly how many maze stages there actually are. See, there's the door up there. That's where I'm actually heading, but I don't think I can get there just yet because I forgot to hit a frickin' switch. And then once you've figured out how not to suck and get all the gates all the way down stuff, then you can make your way through the golden door at the end here, and it will give you the option to move on to the next level, and of course you're timed the whole time, so you want to try and do it as quickly as possible. Drops you in, and you got a whole new set of puzzles and stuff that you have to do. But the puzzle maps, besides just the maze and stuff, is really cool and frustrating as hell at the same time, because, well, it doesn't take much effort to just freaking fall off the edge of it. And again, this is a relaxing game. Chill music, pretty visuals in the background, you know, realistic physics and the Unreal Engine, and you're trying just not to die. And so, you want to stay nice and relaxed while you're doing this little task here. But one of the coolest things about the game is that the ball can be transformed as you're playing along here. And so your ball will be transformed into different things that you actually use to complete the puzzle in that game. So your balls can be electrified, you can drive into the buzz sawing up here at the house and have your ball converted into wood. And when your ball gets transformed to different textures and different shapes and stuff, they react differently. You know, if it's turned into a metal ball, it will be a lot heavier, and if it's turned into a wooden ball, obviously it's going to do exactly like you think it's going to do. It's going to set your ball on fire. So as you're driving along, you can set the rest of the stage on fire. You're going to be puzzles to have to complete and stuff involving the fire, and each team seems to have its own level of collectibles. I have no idea what these little things are, but it's stuff that I've collected, going back and forth through these. And so the stages can get quite long on them, but they're a lot of fun, and of course you're only competing against yourself in your best possible times. And the lighting in the games is pretty kick-ass too. I mean, this is the dark level stage right now, and so you can only barely see just tiny little pieces as to where you think the ramp is actually at for this. You know, some lighting is going to go about, and then you have a sort of maze you have to figure out as well, and hope to God you don't get completely lost because, well, it's freaking dark. And I collected an O. I collected the S in the other stage. I don't know if they're all interconnected or not. I have no idea, but that bright light up there looks kind of interesting if I can figure out how to get to it. So anyway, this, like I said, this is a very relaxing freaking game, and it's a whole lot of fun to play. I'm not being paid to promote this game. I'm not even being asked to review this game. I was just given the game to play, and I'm enjoying it. Thought it would be funny to share with you guys all the enjoyment of repeating the exact same puzzles over and over again, trying to figure out where to go, and hoping to God you don't run off the edge. So yeah, sit back and relax. Just try and get to the end. Always keep your balls clean. Try to get the collectibles. Try not to fall off the world. Woo! And see if we can actually get through the end of this, because we have not made it to the end on any of them yet. Because this game's freaking hard. You wouldn't think it'd be this hard, but you know what? That original Marble Madness game there was just as maddening and just as hard as this game is. And it was back when 3D was fake. This is at least a realistic style 3D. That one was all, you know, kind of emulated based on depth and stuff. Oh, what? Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Okay. All right, please make it. Please make it. Please make it. Please make it. Okay, we have never made it this far. Let's see what actually happens when we hit this. Holy crap, we made it to the end. Holy crap, that's what happens when you make it to the end. Next level. Okay. Oh, dude, we're on a ship. Okay. Oh, there's balls everywhere. There's lots of balls. I don't know what to do. I'm afraid that these balls are going to cause me some problems. Look at all these balls. There's just balls everywhere. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this up and keep this as short as possible, because watching me roll a ball or watching me explode my ball is probably not going to be that entertaining to you guys. So anyway, I'll put a link to the game on Steam in the video description if you want to go check it out. If not, it's not a big deal. But anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you think of the game, the video, and good God, I can't stop dying. So anyway, that's going to be about it. Thank you guys so much for your time. You know, if you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button. You know, I do appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe for future videos. Thank you guys so much for your time. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later.